making the guy come forth while you punching at the same time. That's how you can maximize your power on him. And I was able to do it sometime, but I'm telling you, he was a good disciplined fighter. I'm telling you,
Prepare for an electrifying reveal as one of boxing's titans, Evander Holyfield, finally breaks his silence on the legendary George Foreman. In a stunning and unexpected twist, Holyfield's words ignite a firestorm of intrigue and debate among fans. Worldwide, his comments delivered with raw emotion and candor redefine the narrative of boxing history. This is a moment that will forever alter the legacy of two icons, captivating audiences with revelations that are as dramatic as they are historic. For decades, boxing has been more than just a sport. It has been a stage for the clash of titans, where legends are forged and legacies are immortalized. Among the pantheon of greats, Evander Holyfield and George Foreman stand as two towering figures whose careers have not only defined eras, but also inspired millions with their resilience, skill, and passion. Holyfield, a fighter renowned for his incredible heart and unyielding determination, rose through the ranks with a combination of speed, technique, and an indomitable will that saw him conquer some of the most formidable opponents in the history of the sport. His battles in the ring were a testament to his dedication and ability to endure the most punishing of challenges, earning him a place among the elite. George Foreman, equally celebrated for his raw power and charismatic personality, carved his niche in boxing with a style that was as explosive as it was memorable. Known for his devastating punching power and a larger-than-life persona, Foreman's journey from the boxing ring to becoming a successful entrepreneur and beloved public figure has been nothing short of extraordinary. The paths of these two warriors have intersected at various junctures in boxing history, each encounter imbued with the weight of their distinct legacies and the mutual respect that often exists among competitors who have shared the ring. Their storied careers, marked by moments of brilliance and periods of reinvention, have provided fans with a rich tapestry of memorable fights, dramatic victories, and lessons in perseverance. The dynamic between Holyfield and Foreman has always been layered with complexity, blending admiration with a subtle rivalry that is rooted in their shared pursuit of greatness. Throughout the years, both fighters have faced their own battles outside the ring, navigating personal and professional challenges with the same ferocity that defined their performances in the squared circle. The evolution of their public personas, from fierce competitors to respected veterans and ambassadors of the sport, reflects the multifaceted nature of their contributions to boxing. Holyfield's approach was often seen as a blend of technical mastery and an aggressive spirit, qualities that propelled him to the pinnacle of the sport and earned him the moniker of one of the toughest fighters of his time. Meanwhile, Foreman embraced a more direct style, relying on his physical strength and imposing presence to overwhelm opponents, a strategy that brought him immense success and a lasting legacy in the hearts of boxing enthusiasts. Their careers have not only been a series of bouts and victories, but also a chronicle of evolution, adaptation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. As the narrative of boxing continues to unfold, the latest developments surrounding these icons have captured the attention of fans and analysts alike, injecting new energy into discussions about the sport's history and future. Recently, Evander Holyfield's decision to break his long-held silence regarding George Foreman has added an unexpected twist to this enduring saga, bringing to light a side of his perspective that had remained hidden for far too long. In his recent remarks, Holyfield reflected on his experiences, shared insights drawn from a lifetime spent in the heat of battle, and offered commentary that resonated deeply with those who have followed his journey through the ups and downs of a storied career. His words, steeped in the wisdom of experience and the passion of a true competitor, have sparked a renewed dialogue about the nature of rivalry, respect, and the complex interplay of personal and professional relationships in the world of sports. The conversation is not merely about the physical contests that once defined the sport, but about the intangible qualities that elevate boxing to an art form, where every punch, every round, and every decision is a reflection of the human spirit. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that Holyfield's comments are not just a retrospective glance at past encounters, but a bold statement that challenges conventional narratives and invites fans to reconsider what they thought they knew about these legendary figures. His remarks have infused the narrative with a sense of urgency and emotion that transcends the typical boundaries of sports commentary, creating a moment that is as much about personal redemption as it is about the evolution of a sport that has given so much to its champions and its fans. The tension in the boxing world is palpable, with every word from Holyfield stirring memories of epic battles and timeless rivalries. His narrative is a blend of reflective introspection and a forward-looking vision that acknowledges the inevitable passage of time while celebrating the enduring impact of his contributions to the sport. For those who have admired his career, his latest comments serve as a reminder of the sacrifices and triumphs that define the journey of a true champion. They also offer a glimpse into the mindset of a fighter who has not only weathered the storms of competition, but has emerged with a deeper understanding of what it means to be a sportsman. The revelations have quickly become the talk of the town, spreading across media outlets and igniting passionate discussions among fans, historians, and sports analysts. Many see this as a pivotal moment that could redefine the legacy of both Holyfield and Foreman, prompting a re-examination of their contributions and a renewed appreciation for the rich history of boxing. The impact of Holyfield's comments is being felt on multiple levels, from the corridors of sports journalism to the fervent debates on social media platforms. Fans are dissecting every nuance of his statements, searching for clues that might hint at untold stories or deeper insights into the relationship between the two boxing legends. In a recent interview that has since become a sensation, Holyfield remarked, "I have always respected the power and determination of my peers, and every time I stepped into the ring, I carried with me the lessons of the past and the hopes for the future." These words, delivered with a calm yet fervent intensity, encapsulate the dual nature of his legacy, a fighter who was not only defined by his physical prowess, but also by his ability to inspire and mentor. His comments hint at a complex tapestry of emotions and memories, inviting those who listen to delve deeper into the personal experiences that have shaped his views on competition, honor, and the relentless pursuit of success. His narrative is filled with moments of introspection, where he reflects on the battles fought, both in the ring and within himself, and considers the impact of those experiences on his life beyond boxing. The remarks have also touched on the evolution of the sport itself, suggesting that the era of raw, unbridled aggression is gradually giving way to a new paradigm, one where skill, strategy, and respect for tradition hold equal, if not greater value. Holyfield's words resonate with a timeless truth, that every fighter, regardless of their achievements, is continually learning and evolving. His statement serves as both a tribute to the enduring spirit of boxing and a challenge to the established norms that have long defined the sport. As he spoke, there was an unmistakable sense of gravitas in his tone, a reflection of a man who has seen the heights of glory and the depths of defeat. His voice, carrying the weight of countless experiences, has added a new chapter to the storied legacy of boxing, one that will undoubtedly be referenced by future generations as a turning point in the narrative of the sport. Observers have noted that Holyfield's comments carry an air of measured reflection, as if he is inviting both fans and fellow athletes to reconsider the meaning of rivalry in a modern context. Rather than casting aspersions or dwelling on past grievances, his remarks focus on the lessons learned from each bout, the respect earned through hard-fought battles, and the inevitable evolution of a sport that is as much about personal growth as it is about physical confrontation. This introspective tone is a departure from the often fiery rhetoric that characterizes the world of boxing, and it has resonated deeply with those who have long admired his balanced approach. The timing of this revelation is particularly noteworthy, coming at a moment when the world of boxing is undergoing significant changes, with new talent emerging and the landscape of the sport continually shifting. Holyfield's reflections offer a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder of the enduring values that have always defined boxing. His comments serve as a call to both celebrate the achievements of a bygone era and to embrace the possibilities of what the future holds. Looking deeper into the ramifications of Holyfield's stirring address, one cannot ignore the ripple effect it has already generated across the broader spectrum of sports and media. Journalists and commentators, both seasoned and emerging, have been quick to analyze the subtleties of his tone and the implications of his carefully chosen words. In studios, on air, and across digital platforms, discussions about his message have taken center stage, revealing a landscape in which the reverberations of his sentiments are felt far beyond the confines of the boxing arena. The narrative that has emerged is one of reconciliation and redefinition, as long-standing perceptions of rivalry and competition are being re-examined in light of Holyfield's introspective reflections. Many in the community view his comments as a catalyst for a broader conversation about the evolution of boxing in an era that increasingly values the intersection of athletic prowess and personal growth. Critics and supporters alike have noted that his words seem to herald a new era.
I said, he's slow as Christmas. I said, he's slow as Christmas. I said, he's not fast. I said, so he throw these big shots. But the difference is that he got good time.
Era where the stories of past glories are honored without being shackled by the limitations of outdated rivalries. There is a collective sense of optimism that the dialogue he has initiated will pave the way for a more nuanced understanding of the role that tradition plays in the future of the sport. This newfound perspective is not merely academic. It has practical implications for how current and future fighters approach the sport. Young boxers, inspired by the legacy of Holyfield and Foreman, are beginning to adopt a mindset that emphasizes both physical excellence and the importance of personal integrity. Training regimens are evolving to incorporate mental resilience and strategic thinking, reflecting a shift in the paradigm of what it takes to succeed in modern boxing. Coaches and trainers are also rethinking their approaches, placing greater emphasis on holistic development rather than solely on physical conditioning. The impact of this shift is evident in the rising number of athletes who are not only physically formidable, but also exhibit a deeper understanding of the psychological aspects of competition. As the reverberations of Holyfield's comments continue to spread, they are fostering a sense of unity within a sport that has often been defined by stark divisions. Former rivals have begun to express admiration for his candor, acknowledging that his perspective offers valuable insights into the transformative power of reflection. Even those who once stood on opposite sides of the ring find common ground in the recognition that every athlete, regardless of past conflicts, shares a mutual respect for the challenges and triumphs inherent in the pursuit of excellence. This collective acknowledgement of shared experiences is, in many ways, a victory in itself, a triumph of the human spirit over the divisiveness of competitive sports. The conversation has also reached the realm of academia, where scholars of sports history and culture have taken a keen interest in analyzing the implications of Holyfield's remarks. In conferences and scholarly articles, his statements are being examined not just as a reflection of his personal journey, but as a symbol of the broader evolution of sportsmanship in an era marked by rapid change and technological advancement. These academic discussions delve into the ways in which sports figures become emblematic of larger societal values, exploring how their experiences can offer lessons in perseverance, leadership, and the ability to adapt to shifting cultural landscapes. Holyfield's words are being contextualized within a rich tradition of athlete commentary that has, over the decades, helped shape public perceptions of what it means to be a champion. They are seen as part of an ongoing dialogue that spans generations, a conversation that bridges the gap between the heroic narratives of the past and the innovative spirit of the future. Throughout this unfolding saga, there is an unmistakable air of hope, a belief that the spirit of boxing, with all its trials and triumphs, will continue to inspire and transform. The passion that once ignited legendary matchups in the ring is now being channeled into a broader cultural movement that celebrates the virtues of hard work, integrity, and the relentless pursuit of personal growth. For many, Holyfield's comments represent a turning point, a moment when the sport took a collective breath and reconsidered its future. It is a moment that challenges old conventions and invites a new generation to carry forward the mantle of excellence. The energy surrounding this development is infectious, spreading like wildfire across communities and transcending the boundaries of the sport. Families, friends, and fans from all walks of life are finding common ground in the shared celebration of athletic achievement and human resilience. The enduring legacy of boxing is being reimagined, with a focus on inclusivity, respect, and the timeless lessons that come from facing adversity head-on. In the midst of this vibrant reawakening, there is a profound recognition that the true essence of boxing lies not in the sum of its victories or the ferocity of its matches, but in the courage of those who dare to push beyond their limits. Holyfield's candid reflections serve as a powerful reminder that every bout, every setback, and every triumphant comeback is a chapter in a larger story, a story that is still being written by athletes around the world. His words, filled with both the wisdom of hindsight and the optimism of a man who has weathered countless storms, resonate deeply with anyone who has ever dared to dream of greatness. They remind us that the path to success is rarely linear, and that the most enduring legacies are built on a foundation of perseverance, self-belief, and an unwavering commitment to one's values. The resonance of Holyfield's message extends beyond the realm of sports, touching on universal themes that speak to the human condition. His reflections on respect, humility, and the transformative power of experience are as relevant in the boardroom as they are in the boxing ring. This universality has contributed to the wide appeal of his words, drawing interest from audiences who might not be avid followers of the sport, but who nonetheless appreciate the profound insights offered by a seasoned competitor. In many ways, this moment of revelation is emblematic of a broader cultural shift, a move away from the polarizing narratives that once dominated sports discourse toward a more inclusive and reflective conversation. It is a call to recognize that every individual, regardless of their background or field of endeavor, can find inspiration in the struggles and successes of those who have dared to challenge the status quo. The ripple effects of Holyfield's breakthrough are likely to be felt for years to come, as new generations of athletes, commentators, and fans look to his example for guidance and inspiration. His voice, which has echoed through the halls of boxing history, now serves as a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As the sport continues to evolve, the lessons embedded in his words will undoubtedly serve as a cornerstone for future innovation, ensuring that the legacy of boxing remains as dynamic and resilient as ever. Reflecting upon the historical significance of this moment, it becomes apparent that boxing is more than a mere contest of physical strength. It is an arena where the human spirit is both tested and celebrated. The storied histories of champions like Holyfield and Foreman serve as powerful narratives that transcend the boundaries of sport, offering insights into the resilience, determination, and courage that define the human experience. In this light, Holyfield's recent comments are not merely a personal disclosure, but an invitation for a collective introspection, a call for every admirer of boxing to look beyond the surface of victories and defeats and to embrace the deeper lessons of perseverance and honor. His remarks echo through the corridors of time, stirring memories of legendary fights that have become a part of our cultural heritage, and reminding us that every bout carries with it a story of sacrifice, hard work, and unwavering commitment. The emotions that underpin these narratives are as diverse as they are profound, resonating with fans who have witnessed the highs and lows of a sport that is as brutal as it is beautiful. Holyfield's words, with their blend of passion and reflective calm, have the power to transport us back to those defining moments, evoking the cheers of the crowd, the tension before a decisive blow, and the quiet determination that follows a hard-fought victory. They remind us that within every fighter lies the capacity to overcome, to adapt, and ultimately, to inspire others with the strength of their character. As we consider the myriad influences that shape the world of boxing, it is essential to recognize the role of mentorship, legacy, and the transmission of wisdom from one generation to the next. Holyfield's insights serve as a bridge connecting the past with the future, offering guidance to young athletes who look up to the legends of yesteryear, while striving to carve out their own identities in an ever-evolving landscape. His narrative is a testament to the enduring power of mentorship in sports, illustrating how the experiences of a single champion can resonate far beyond the confines of the ring and impact the lives of countless aspiring fighters. In an era marked by rapid technological advancements and shifting cultural paradigms, the timeless values of respect, discipline, and perseverance remain as relevant as ever. Holyfield's commentary underscores the importance of these principles, urging both veterans and newcomers alike to honor the rich traditions of boxing while embracing the transformative potential of innovation. His words offer a blueprint for success that is grounded in the realities of the sport, a reminder that the journey toward greatness is a marathon, not a sprint, and that the true measure of a champion is found in the legacy of inspiration he leaves behind. The unfolding dialogue surrounding Holyfield's revelations has also sparked a broader conversation about the evolving nature of sports journalism and the role of media in shaping public perceptions. In today's digital age, where information flows ceaselessly and narratives are crafted at breakneck speed, the ability to convey authentic, heartfelt commentary has become increasingly rare. Holyfield's approach, marked by sincerity and reflective depth, stands in stark contrast to the sensationalism that often dominates contemporary discourse. His measured tone invites a more thoughtful engagement with the sport, one that values substance over spectacle and seeks to honor the true spirit of competition. In doing so, He challenges the media landscape to rise above the fleeting nature of headlines and to foster a dialogue that is as enriching as it is informative. The response to his message has been a call for a return to the fundamentals of sports storytelling, a recognition that behind every statistic, every record, and every fleeting moment of glory lies a human story filled with trials, triumphs, and the relentless pursuit of a dream.